2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our feature group throughout this tournament. And here we are with the third shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Tracking. Was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
This one's for birdie. Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Teeing off here at the third hole. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Go on, get in the hole. And down it goes. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the fourth hole. Not a bad line, this one. Sitting at -1. Going with the pitching wedge here. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. And now to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. It's on a great line. And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Now 3 strokes back after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
A good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. That's a good way to move into the top 10. That's nicely done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
He's got this for his par.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. Okay, let's head to the next. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. He's currently tied for 8th. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. This hole is a long par 4. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hole these.
Looks good.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
And that's not what they were looking for.
A bit too much club there.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Now look how they attacked this one.
currently 5 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt is about 8 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, what a stroke. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
After that hole, they're currently tied for first place with Harold Varner the third.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
That's tiny. Sitting at 6 under for the day, in a share of the lead. Oh, caught up in some branches. Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. Yeah, that one's looking good. Well played. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.